Hello, welcome back to the Project Hercules Diaries bonus edition. Bonus because it's between Christmas and the New Year. I've got the in-laws round and I wasn't really expecting to get any time in the shed. And also bonus because I thought I might have to buy some material because the only bit of aluminium I'd got lying around last time, if you recall, wasn't really the right grade to machine. It just really wasn't happy about that. But I managed to find in the shed a bit of aluminium hex, and I had to go out machining that, and it's actually come out rather well. Check out these two bad boys. So these are pipe unions. They're going to go on the side of the oil tank. So I've turned them out of hex. They've screw cut quite nicely. It's a 916 UNF thread that goes on the end of the fitting for the Goodrich hose, and there's a 37 degree taper on the end there because it's a JIC fitting that makes the seal, sort of the self-centering cone seal affair there. So I've put a small spigot on the back, as you can see, and the plan is to take the oil tank where I want the hose to join it, to drill a hole the same as the outside diameter of that spigot, so that when that goes onto the tank there, I can weld it in situ or get a skilled welder to do it for me, more like, and then I can screw my Goodrich hose onto it. I won't try and put it on with one hand. I'm holding the camera with the other hand, and it's too tricky an operation to do. You'll have to trust me, it does fit. Or there you go, that's better, isn't it? Look, it does fit. So that will be welded onto the tank like that, and the hose will be coming out the end of it, so that's going to look really quite neat. So I'm quite pleased with that because there's a pair of matching unions there, so I can drill through the tank and get that ready to be welded. The next job on the bike itself is to take the tank and to make the fittings to hold the tank onto the front of the bike, because I really don't like those straps that go around tanks. I don't think that looks particularly cool, so I'm going to devise something a little bit better than that. And also I've got to put the hole in the top so I can weld on the filler cap. But it's a little bit of progress, and a little bit of progress is always better than none. So what else has been going on? Well, you remember the 540 in the corner. My mate Matt from Matt's Shed did indeed come round, but we did diagnose the problem, so that's good. Unfortunately, we've managed to fry the transformer in here by connecting the phases slightly wrong from the trans wave. It's not a major problem because the only thing the transformer actually does is power the light bulb at the top, which is a 24 volt light bulb. So I can get a separate power supply and sort that out. The transformer inside is disconnected, but unfortunately I can't actually commission the machine yet because I need to get a different rating fuse to supply the transwave. I've got a domestic grade and I need a commercial grade because the rising current is a little bit sharp. I need to put fresh oil in here and I need to arrange some kind of suds feed. But for a machine that's kind of stood there for ages, has almost been a bit of a pain because it was going for nothing, and it would have gone to the scrapyard, and that would have been an absolute crime. So I rescued it, but it wasn't the machine I actually wanted. And of course, it sits there for a year or two. You have to spend a bit of money to get the right equipment to power it. And then suddenly you actually hear something, one of the motors turn, and it becomes exciting. So I'm quite excited now about getting this properly commissioned and properly working. So I'm actually going to have a surface grinder I can use. So that's my Christmas present to me, if you like. That's all I've got to update you on for the time being. But as usual, thank you for watching. Hope you're all having a great festive break, and more updates will follow.